Hello,
Yes.
hello. Are we live, Ben?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Welcome, dear friends. This has been, in our mind for a few days
Yes.
because we want to be close to you guys.
Yes.
Okay. We want to. This is the only way that we can travel within seconds to whatever part of the world all of you are subscribers, are people that watch our videos every day.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We want to say thank you. Live, we were debating on what time to do it. We even asked you guys what would be the best time for us to air this
Yes.
broadcast.
Yes.
And Ben tells me, Mom, we can do it at so time. So here we are, okay? And we want to start by thanking all of you guys.
Yes,
They're
thank you.
always watching us and supporting us. This keeps us going. When you guys subscribe to our channel, when you guys like and leave your comments, it motivates us to keep going. And
Yes.
our intention is to bring happiness and the to talk to you about the possibilities that there are, that exist to make everything you want possible in your life.
Exactly.
Okay, we've got one person there.
Yes.
Ben, are you able to?
Hello to Born to Dance 777, and there's just a lot of people commenting right now.
Tuning in. Awesome.
Tuning in. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to start by telling you the story of Misa. Misa's been, this is a manifestation story, okay? And it's really pretty. Like all the stories, we all have stories.
Yes.
And we want to hear about them.
Yes,
we want to hear
we do.
about your manifestation story. This is a story of Misa in Japan, okay?
Yes.
Hello, Japan.
Yes. Hello.
Misa contacts us all the time, okay? From what is the Nagata, Japan.
Japan.
Okay, which she was telling us it's not too close to Japan. I mean to Tokyo. Okay, but it's about a 5-hour drive from Tokyo. So hello Japan, okay, and welcome. Anyways, Misa is a professional woman, okay, and she's got a wonderful story. She was living here in the United States in New York for a few years, okay. She studied English, went to the university, and then goes back to Japan, where she meets a lawyer. Very handsome, cutesy lawyer, okay, from Japan as well. And now, they're dating, days go by, and they date. They're a couple, boyfriend and girlfriend. But the parents of this lawyer, which I am hoping that I can pronounce correctly. I always call him AK, but his name is Akihiro. Okay, times that I've had the chance to talk to Misa, that's when, that's how I know his name, of course, through Misa. And also, she's allowed us to tell her story, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
And, they're boyfriend and girlfriend, Misa and Akihiro. And the thing is, the family, Akihiro's parents, want him to marry this other beautiful young girl from Japan. I believe she is someone that his parents have known the family and this girl for a long time. So, their wish is for their only son, Akihiro, to marry this girl. But Akihiro and Misa are boyfriend and girlfriend. So how does that happen? How does that happen that he's got to marry somebody else because at his parents' request, he feels that he's got to do this. This is a young man Remember, their customs may be different from the customs in other countries, right? I
Right.
know for a fact that my parents told me at one point, after a certain age, you can marry anyone. Before you turn, if you're 18, if you're too young, you
Mhm.
got to do what we say. I
Right.
remember that mom and dad telling me that.
Right.
And customs vary from country to country. In this case, it's something like an arranged marriage,
Right.
or at least a marriage that parents are hoping that their kids get together and marry because they've known each other for a long time.
Right.
In this case, that's what I think it is there in Japan.
Mhm.
So Misa, who's known this man for some time and has high hopes in marrying him someday, has to step aside because now her boyfriend, the man that she fell in love with, has to become engaged with this other girl, the one that the parents want. So this is breaking Misa's heart. The day comes when finally the engagement takes place.
Right.
Okay, the boyfriend, he feels that he's got to do what his parents want him to do.
Right.
And again, there's customs that still work that way. Okay? And there's customs that live a more different way of living, where you get to marry anyone you want.
Right.
This is not the case with Akihiro. He is expected to do what his parents want.
Right.
Okay, so here is Misa crying and hurting. Okay, so that's when she starts contacting us, and
Right.
she comes across one of our videos. Thank you for watching
Yes.
our videos,
Thank you.
Misa. And I remember this has been months ago when she first contacted Rose for a Soul, and I remember reading her first comment.
Mhm.
She was devastated. She was really down, and the first thing I remember telling her is, Misa, do the step back method.
Right.
We can communicate fairly well because remember, Misa was in the United States, in New York, and she studied English.
Right.
Okay, so we were able to communicate with her back and forth awesomely well.
Right.
This doesn't mean that we won't communicate with other people from other parts of the world.
Right.
No. Whatever part of the world is, if your English is not good, it's good enough for us.
Exactly.
We want to hear from you guys.
Exactly.
Whatever you can tell us, we'll understand it, and if not, good thing for a dictionary, and we'll look it up.
Exactly.
Okay. But anyways, Misa, wrote to us, and she was devastated. She told me what was going on, and I tell her, Misa, immediately do the step back method. Okay, do the step back method. She was so confused. She did not know what the step back method was. And we took her by the hand. Come on, let's do it.
Yes.
Let's go for it, Misa.
Yes.
Let's do the step back method, and let's go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, there comes in her life an opportunity to take a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, by now, the man she loves, Akihiro, is engaged to this other girl. So they had to break it off. They
Right.
had to break up their relationship.
Uh-huh.
They had to say goodbye in a brutal way. It always is a brutal way. Goodbyes to your loved ones are always, or most of the time, brutal, So one of them is left even more hurt than the other one, That is usually the case. Well, this was the case for Misa.
Mm-hmm.
She was very hurt. She was very down. And here comes, she started to do the step back method.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes an opportunity for her to take a trip.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happened. One of her friends threw a birthday party. Okay, these are people, early 30s, late 20s. Okay, they throw a birthday party for another acquaintance of hers, and they invite her. Well, why don't you come to New York,
Right,
Misa?
right.
And and enjoy.
Right.
So she takes a whole week off from her job in Japan.
Right.
And I remember her telling me this, that she was going to be in New York, that if there was a possibility that she could keep contacting us. And I said, but of course, sure. Nowadays with the internet, that's the fastest form of communication. So she finally makes it to New York. Like I said, she took a whole week off from her job and finally makes it to New York. And she promised herself that, she was going to gift herself the fact that she was going to give it her best shot in not thinking of Akihiro, not thinking of the hurt that she's going through.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That she was just going to enjoy herself, or try to at least. She gets to New York City. Her old pals that she left behind when she moved back to Japan are greeting her, and they're happy to see her, and let's go eat here, let's go see this, let's go watch this movie, let's prepare for the birthday bash of this other friend of ours. And she was in constant action, okay? She was in constant action, and yes, Akihiro would come to mind, of course. There was one moment, and I'm telling you this because I have her permission to tell her story, okay? She emails me, and she says that it was around 10 at night, New York time, and she was devastated thinking of him. I know, okay, immediately, back to the step back method. Immediately, right now. And call one of your friends up, go ahead and go catch a movie, something that'll get you away from thinking of the hurt that you're feeling that's going through your heart. Okay? Fortunately, she did all these steps, okay? The steps of that involve the step back method. And she wasn't contacting him. Her phone never rang. I mean, when it came to him calling her. And she had promised herself that if he were to call her, she was not going to answer because she really needed time for herself. And, okay, days are going by. She's in New York City. Okay, finally the day comes when she has to return. She's got a job in Japan. So the party is over, the birthday party that she was here to celebrate with her friends is over. She has to go back to Japan, and days keep going by. She's not hearing from him, and her heart is not as heavy as it was in the beginning. It's, she's at that point where the step back method is really kicking in, where she's in the process of regaining strength, which is where we all want to be, especially after a heartbreak. We want to regain that place of power and strength we once had, and we lost during the moment they told us, that loved one told us, I can no longer be with you. We lose strength. We're heartbroken. It's a hard impact.
It is.
So anyways, this is where she's at, okay? So she keeps going. She finds herself another job. She starts taking classes in some sort of crafts like a craft class. She told me the
Right.
name of it, but I understand it's something like crafts, um, so something like that. So days go by, days go by, and finally one day she gets a phone call, and it's Akihiro. It's that man that left her heartbroken, maybe not totally by his own choice, but you know, um, him wanting to do what his parents want. So she doesn't pick up. By now, she's strong enough to not pick up. And when she was telling me this, I tell her, Misa, good for you. Good for you.
See how being strong is very important?
Exactly.
Because you're giving yourself that confidence, you're giving yourself that, I got this.
Exactly. You're worth a lot. You're
And,
worth a lot.
and that's what the universe, Loa, the law of attraction, likes to see.
Exactly. It's not that easy to come back to me. You dropped me, you gave me the boot, you pushed me around, you played with my heart, and it's that easy for you to come back to me? No. You gotta give yourself some worth here.
Exactly.
A
Importance.
lot. Exactly. A lot of worth. So anyway, that's what she did.
Right.
Okay? Good for her.
Exactly.
She didn't answer. Okay, the following day he called 3 times. Did not answer. Okay? And she hears the ding dong. Okay, that's that's her that's the doorbell of her home. And it was him. He was there. Just by then, remember, she had gained a lot of strength back, and she was vibrating at a positive feeling. Okay? He had broken up the engagement. Akihiro had broken up the engagement after speaking to his parents and, just listening to his heart, that the woman he wanted to marry is Misa, not the other girl that his parents had wanted him to marry. So he stood up and he went ahead and did what his heart told him to. By then, Misa is feeling that sense of, this is what I wanted, this is what I was able to manifest thanks to switching my thoughts and vibrating to the language of the universe, the positive one. So, in other words, let's say you're going through a rough time, as Misa did, immediately, as soon as you can. I know it's not easy. I know you have a hurting heart, but as soon as you can, switch it to what it is that you want and feel that comfortness, that feeling of comfort. Okay, let's say right now it's raining and pouring outside, but I want to see the sun. Immediately, see yourself looking at the sun instead of the rain and the thunder that's going on outside. See yourself seeing, feeling, practically touching the heat of the sun. Okay? If this can help you, in other words, you see your loved one about to, I don't know, to date someone else, to marry someone else, like in Misa's case. And you're like, well, wait a minute, what about me?
Right.
Immediately change it to what you want to see.
Exactly.
And feel it and stay on that feeling.
Exactly.
Stay on that feeling. And you watch immediately. Your sadness will go away. Your depression will go away. Okay? And you will feel that there is no need anymore. Okay, because you've got it, because it's yours. And that's where you want to be at all times, feeling that what you want is yours now, in the now, in the now. It takes us a long time to go to the now, and yet we are in the now. Okay, you want your manifestation now. You switch it now.
Exactly.
You switch your thoughts now, not later, and you feel happy now. I get a lot of people telling me, I'm going to be real happy when my loved one comes back, whether it's a gal or a guy. Okay, no, wait a minute. Why not be happy now?
Exactly.
Now, because you got to feel that you got him now. Now, you got hurt now. Okay, in the now, in the now. Very important and powerful feeling. Okay, do we have any questions, Ben?
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's
All right,
see.
one from Neha Kumari.
Okay.
Hello, Neha Kumari.
Hello, Neha. How are you?
And she says, ma'am, I am manifesting my loved one back from 3 months faced from in starting, but now I am trying your step back method. Ma'am, can you suggest me some fast method?
Okay. Yes, of course. First and foremost, if you're too desperate, Neha, and thank you very much for joining this conversation. This is exactly what it is for. We want to be close to you guys,
Yes.
and this is like the only way.
Yes.
But Neha, do the step back method as you've said that you're practicing it. Okay, you can do it for 3 days, but you make sure there's no hard feelings, because if there are still hard feelings, you're still vibrating at that doubt. Get the doubt away immediately. You know, if you were able to do the step back method and go somewhere, or you know, just kind of distract all that for some reason, let's see.
So sorry about the camera.
Let's see. Let me
There we
get
go.
a little closer.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
There we go.
Something happened here. Sorry about that. Don't go back to those hard feelings,
Right.
because those hard feelings will end up taking you back to start.
Right.
And then that's when we feel that it's not working.
Right.
That, you know, if there's a lot of desperation, get away from the desperation. So that's why I tell you immediately, switch your way of thinking. Switch your story.
Right.
Okay, your story is, he's gone, he left me, my loved one left me, they're gone, they're not here. Okay, switch your words around. He's here, my loved one is here, she's here, my loved one is here. We are together. And start feeling it, start feeling it, start feeling it. That is the first method that I can suggest to you. In the nights, before you go to bed, visualize
Exactly.
and see that person, that loved one right next to you. If something comes up like, oh, but she made me cry, immediately switch it to, she makes me, he makes me smile.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
You got to be very creative and very strong. Very creative and very, very strong.
Okay, so
Okay, Neha, let us know. Keep me posted. Keep us posted. Okay? Keep us posted. We want to know. I've read some of your comments. Thank you very much.
yes.
But keep me posted.
Yes,
I have
please.
other ones, so that I can get to other people. I will leave you with that one, Neha. But please keep us posted. Okay?
Yes.
Promise us that.
Yes. Okay, there's one by Jasmine Nassar. Hello,
Okay.
Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Do you guys prefer the Neville Goddard method? Assume the wish fulfilled no matter what happens in the external world.
Okay, I prefer, yes. You know, there's a lot of great teachers of the law of attraction.
Yes.
And Neville Goddard is definitely by far one of them.
Yes.
Okay, back in the times when Neville Goddard was doing his teachings,
lectures.
his lectures, okay, it used to be known as the New Wave, New Age, I believe. Instead of the Law of Attraction, it was known as New Age, I believe, back in those days. And yes, you know, he's got an awesome way. Remember that he learned all of this from his teacher, Abdullah. And Abdullah, a Jewish teacher of the law of attraction, taught him all these tricks, you know, all these tricks and tips that all of us have used. A lot of us unconsciously. It's just something that's come to us. And when we hear about Neville Goddard or Esther Hicks or any other law of attraction teacher, you know, oh, so this is what I've been practicing all my life.
Right.
Of course, what works for you?
Exactly.
What works for you?
Exactly.
Whose words resonate in your heart, in your understanding, and open up that power in you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Exactly.
Keep that into consideration. Okay?
Okay. There's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rudrashki Sharma. Hello, Rudrashki. How are you?
Yes, Rudarsky, how are you? Thank you for
Tuning
in. Thank you. I knew that you could make it.
Yes.
We knew that you could make it.
Yes.
Go ahead. What is Rudarsky's
A
question?
comment. Okay, so she says, hey, what to do when I'm trying to attract a special person but feel too depressed to do so because of the wrong he did? Makes me want to give up on him, and the next moment still leaves me wanting him back. Long distance.
Okay. At this point, the one that needs the most support is you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me ask you this question. What at this point? I know that that loved one would make you happy, but other than that loved one, what makes you happy at this point? Okay, could it be a trip? Could it be a visit to so-so place? Could it be a visit to a relative? Take that. You know yourself best. And take that trip. Take that step that will make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Start with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you long for this person. It's normal because you are in love. When we're in love, we want to be near that loved one. Okay. In your mind, you know that he's not close to you. You know that you're hurting.
Mm-hmm.
But in your mind, switch your story.
Exactly.
Switch the story to he's close to me. He loves me. I am not hurting. I feel good. I am the best. All these positive affirmations, and see yourself in first person in the nights when before you go to bed, right before your subconscious mind turns on. And remember, it's powerful.
Yes.
We've said this before. The subconscious mind is like having your own genie.
Exactly.
Okay? The one that is going to speak the language of the universe and align you to what you want, to what you really want. Forget the hurt. It's not easy. But that's why we recommend the step back method.
Right.
Forget the hurt. Once the hurt, the madness, the depression is gone, then the coast is clear for you to begin to visualize in a positive way. Mm-hmm. To visualize what you want to see in your life, mm-hmm. which is you close to that loved one.
Right.
It's all possible. It is all possible.
It is.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Yes, okay? Keep me posted. We have other questions, but keep us posted, okay? And I wish you the best, and we pray that all goes well, and keep us posted on what the next steps are for you, okay? On where you're at.
All right, the next comment is by Jasmine Nassar. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Thanks for tuning in. Her comment says, "Can you guys give advice about how to overcome doubts and feel confident in our now assumptions?"
Yes, okay. You get rid of fear by facing it.
Exactly.
Okay, you're in the now. The now. You get rid of fears by facing it. What is it that you're fearing? Ask yourself that.
Mm-hmm.
Write it down. I am fearing this, this, and this. Okay, this is what I fear. Now you've told the universe this is what you fear. Now, switch it around. I no longer fear this, this, and this because I have this, this, this. If you could follow that pattern, write it down and repeat that to yourself and fill yourself with that goodness and that positivism, okay? And that's definitely a fast way of conquering fear, of getting rid of it, of just throwing it real far and for it not to come back. You got to conquer it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, David did it with Goliath. Okay?
All right. So here's another question by. I'm answering comments, so I'm so sorry that I'm a little lost on this. Okay. So question by Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Isabel. Loa really works, guys. Me and my special person was FWB. I was very insecure and needy, but when I start to love myself and use mental diet, things start change like miracle. Sorry for about it. Don't worry about it, but thank you for your great comment.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you so much. And it's true. It works. It really, really works. If we take the positive steps, and if you can, if you pay attention, they're all steps that really pertain and start with you.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Change it to a positive affirmation. Let's say your boyfriend, your loved one, your girlfriend, they're not speaking to you right now. They gave you the boot for whatever reason, okay? And they're out there partying, and you are home crying, just suffering. Okay, immediately switch it to, okay, she's out there, he's out there, okay, but I'm here, and I've got my brain. I'm not alone. I've got my mind, and I can switch things around. See it in whatever is a positive way for you.
Right.
Okay.
Another comment from Vicky S. Thank you, Vicky, for tuning in. She says, how to conquer the feelings when we get to know that our special person is with someone else.
Okay. Okay. Have you seen the story where Ben's dad left? He was my boyfriend, and he left to marry a girlfriend he had before he left to his country. Okay, I was left crying and devastated. I cried for about 2-3 days. The moment I switched my thoughts, I started visualizing myself married to him, because at the time I used to think his dad was very handsome.
Right.
Back in those days. That's a long time ago, okay? It's all possible. I conquered that fear. I did feel fear, and I was very upset, very mad. I felt pushed to the side, but he ended up marrying me. There's actually a video on that. I suggest that you watch that video and allow that video to fill you with positive vibration and goodness. Once you feel that positive vibration and goodness, okay, then you can conquer anything, anyone you want, okay, because you start affirming to yourself that you've got what it is that you want, or that person that you want next to you. Okay? You're not forcing anyone, you're believing. Okay?
Exactly.
The only person that you are forcing is yourself to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? To switch your thoughts
Mm-hmm.
to the positive ones that you want. Whatever you want the law of attraction to do for you. Okay? So let us know. Keep us posted.
Yes. Okay, now we have another comment by um I hope I can pronounce your name right. Balasandram Murugasan. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
How to make my ex who is in long distance to do a regular chat with me. Appreciate for your reply.
Okay. Have you told him? Have you told him, lover, I want us to talk um, once a week
Right.
or every other day? Heck, every day. You're paying your internet, he's paying his internet.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well take advantage of it.
Right.
Ask him.
Right.
Ask him. Tell him. Tell her. If you guys are in okay terms right now, tell him, love, I want you and I to connect once a day
Mm-hmm.
via internet live chat. That way I see your beautiful eyes and you get to see my lips tell you how much I love you. Be honest, be upfront. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Vicky. Oh no, actually, Balasandran. My apologies. Here is another comment by Max Amin. It says, I have a loved one who is a best friend. They don't want anything to do with me anymore due to mistakes I've made. I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried everything. I miss them. Any advice?
I would say sit down and converse.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like a good communication bond.
Mm-hmm.
If these are your best friends or were your best friends, that means there's still some feelings there.
Yeah.
So grab onto those feelings and speak to them.
Right.
Give yourself, practice the step back method. Give
Right.
yourself a few days.
Right.
Okay? That will center you where you want to be.
Right.
It'll bring peace to you.
Right.
And once you have peace, you can come up with the right words,
Right.
the right terms that you'll be using when you speak to these best friends of yours.
Right.
There's nothing like strengthening the communication
Mm-hmm.
between that special person or those special people. Okay? Work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Work on it. At this point, you may be hurt because they told you they want nothing to do with you for whatever reasons. But remember, we're humans, and just as a cut that happens in your skin, it starts healing. We as humans begin to heal because that is our process.
Right.
We heal and we're able to strengthen up and get the power and the strength we need to keep going in life.
Right.
I suggest that you keep going in life.
Exactly.
Give yourself some days. And then, once you regain that power and strength, then go forward and look for these people.
Exactly.
And in a plan of speaking to them. Plan it out. And I am believe that they will listen to you.
Right.
Be positive. Be
Right.
positive. Bring the positiveness so that it happens the way you want it to be.
Exactly.
You've got a big chance.
And he also mentions while we were chatting and talking about his comment, he says, they don't want to talk to me anymore, so I cannot contact them.
Mm-hmm.
And he also mentions, I've asked for forgiveness multiple times, but I made it clear.
Okay. I would do this still. I would do the step back method right now. Give yourself days. Give them days as well.
Mm-hmm.
You've asked for forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
one more time is not going to hurt.
Right.
Before you take that next step of asking for forgiveness again, clear yourself from negative thoughts and affirm that they will listen to you.
Exactly.
Affirm that they will listen to you and believe it.
Exactly.
They will listen to me and believe it and feel as if they have forgotten you for whatever went on.
Mm-hmm.
It can happen. You
Exactly.
have an awesome chance. Okay? It can happen. And I know it means a lot to you because you're worried about this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do the step back. They, wounds heal. And we're humans and
Right.
we heal in
Exactly.
time. Okay? But think positive. Know and believe that they will forgive you. Believe it. That's where it all begins. When you believe.
All right. So another comment from Sandy Rodriguez.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello, Sandy. She comments, how to manifest my husband back. It's been 3 years. We've been broken up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay. Sandy, I'm assuming you've done the step back method. If you haven't, try it for at least 3, 4, 5 days. Okay? Go on a trip for 4 or 5 days. Just push your husband aside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling you to forget him. I'm just telling you to not think of the fact that you guys are separated, that it hurts you.
Right.
Okay? Start leaving the hurt, the difficult memories behind.
Right.
And open up to a positive future with him.
Right.
See yourself with him again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how it felt when he was right next to you?
Right.
Before you guys split up? Okay. Stay in that feeling. Remember when you guys went on a trip to the mountains, went on a trip to another country, or would simply just go to dinner once a week or twice a week or once a month.
Right.
Remember those moments. Remember what it felt like. And stay in that feeling.
Exactly.
Stay in that feeling. That's the feeling of manifesting and reproducing the same pattern that is where you want to be.
Right.
Okay? Keep us posted.
Yes.
Okay?
Please.
And I wish you the best. And I know that you are back with your loved one, with your husband. Sandy, you've got it. It's yours. Believe it. Feel it. Vibrate to it. Okay? Keep us posted.
Yes. Another comment by Marta Manetiers.
Mm-hmm.
She says, how to step back if my loved one's family contacts me all the time. They love me very much, but I need to step back.
Okay. You could tell them you're going to go on vacation.
Exactly.
Okay? For, 5 days, you may not want to even answer. You just tell them, you know what, I'm going to be on vacation for a few days. That's one of the diets. You put yourself in a diet right there. Okay? You don't, the no contact rule, if you want to apply that to them as well.
Exactly.
Just say, I will be okay. I'm going to be on vacation. You don't have to leave the country wherever you're at, but you're on vacation from attending to others, from speaking to others.
Right.
You're on vacation, on a spiritual vacation,
right,
where you're working on yourself.
Right.
Once you're working on yourself, once you're back from that step, then you can be at a more clear position.
Exactly.
And you can manifest at a more clear and strong position. The step back method really helps. And if you believe there's other people interfering, you have every right to step back from them as well,
Right.
so that your manifestation comes to you in a more powerful and clear way. All you got to do is really tell them that, you know,
Exactly.
you're going to be on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a vacation of speaking to anybody, whoever you decide to step back from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Good luck. Keep us posted.
Yes, keep us posted. All right, another comment by Sashri Pallavi. Sometimes while manifesting my specific person back leads to desperation, and also I not found any feeling while visualizing. What should I do? Sometimes I feel worthless. Thank you and much love.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes visualizing is not easy. Doesn't come easy for certain people. For other people, it comes easier. If you have a picture of that person, or, you know, you can see that picture, close your eyes, and visualize yourself with your loved one. If that doesn't work, then remember, go back to an episode, an occasion that happened, that you were having dinner with that loved one, or you were on vacation with that loved one. What did it feel like being next to that loved one and laughing and smiling and talking about whatever thing you guys had in common? What does that feel like? Okay, those are the feelings. If you can go back to those feelings, to vibrating to those feelings that you already know, those are that's the language of manifesting right there. Okay, that's the language of the universe. That's the language of magnetizing back that person. Those are the feelings that you want to look for. Okay, keep us posted. Okay.
Yes.
And thank you for participating and being here with us. And by the
Yes.
way, I just want to finish up my story, or the story of Misa and Akihiro. He told her, he came back, that's where we left out. He came back and told her that his engagement had been just canceled with this other girl, and that he was in love with Misa. Misa, I'm in love with you. She says, Misa tells me those, when she heard those words, those were the words that she describes it as brought me back to track. Not brought me back to life, because, you know, she's always been alive, and that's exactly what I was thinking she was going to say to me. But no, she actually chose the right words. Congratulations, Misa and Akihiro.
Yes.
We all have stories, and they sometimes tend to go other ways because maybe our vibration was aiming that way. And sometimes, you know, I don't know if you've heard the saying that says we are the architect of our destiny. And it's true. If we vibrate to a negative belief, you know, it comes to pass.
Right.
But if we vibrate and believe to a positive belief, that's exactly what manifests. Okay, so Akihiro and Misa are now engaged, and they will be getting married, I believe, before the year is over, according to Akihiro's email. And again, we thank the two of you for allowing us to share this manifestation story. Okay, and as they have a story, you too have a story. Let us know your progress. We more than know that you will excel. We pray with all our heart that you excel in your manifestation. Okay, it all begins with you. Thank you so much for your support to Rose for a Soul. And in you guys supporting us by liking and commenting down below, that keeps us going. Okay, that keeps us going to help you guys manifest. You're not alone. We're here with you. We're going to try to do more of these live chats more often. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So we wish you the best from a sweet spot, our home here in sunny Southern California. We pray, we send you guys lots of hugs.
Yes.
Okay, strong, beautiful co-creators.
Yes.
And don't you let anyone or anything
Exactly.
rip you away from what is yours, your
Exactly.
manifestation. You can
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
You can do it. We're rooting for you guys. All of the community of Rose for a Soul, all those people that you see commenting. And I love it when I see other people answering others comments. Great. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That means that we're standing together for you. Okay. What was that musketeer saying? All for one.
And one for all.
Namaste.
Yes. Namaste. Ooh, how do we stop this? I think
We're having problems stopping it.
Yeah.
Blessings, you guys. Thank
Yes,
you.
blessings.